Alright, welcome back, guys. Been working on trying to get this thing set up to make this last polyetho what the hell over crap. Basically, I got it coming out of the cracking unit here, and that goes into these two basic distilleries, one set to 0, one set to 1. The one set to 0 makes the refinery gas, which then gets pumped out and into the centrifuge, which makes my LPG, and methane, which I have a tank up on top of it. And then this one pumps out into here, which gives me my naptha. And those two things is what I need to make the next step. And I've got it figured out that I'm going to need one 512 chemical reactor and one basic. This one uses these new plastic pipes, which is just 3 polyethylene pulp in a normal shape. So, got that done. Now, this is where the methane comes in, and you can just barely sneak through here. And if we look at this stuff, it has to be on the bottom. There is no other way to do it. So that means we're going to have to put it into the fluid canning machine to get it out. And then we have to mix that with chlorine and carbon in the basic to make this stuff. And then this stuff needs to be pumped in to the 512 one with naphtha cells and fluoride. So luckily we get to pump that one. We won't have to can that too. Now my canner right now is full of mercury. That's not a problem because we can dump it. So we have a empty one down here that holds it. Now I just got to figure out where I'm going to put this, because I need a low voltage and a medium voltage somewhat close together, which I have right here, but I got a lot of piping right around there because of my lava boilers. So not quite sure yet where I want to put it. I could put the low voltage here. Go upstairs and see what we got upstairs available. This is high voltage. We got medium voltage running over to here, and then low voltage here. We have medium voltage here. Let's go back and look at that there. We got medium voltage and low voltage there, but I got both my lines right there, which will make a problem. What I might do is run a copper line off of there over here. That way I can have these basically up here. Because I could put this here. Think for a second. Look at this recipe again. This has to be pumped in. So this will have to be connected to my orange line down there, unless I use one of my portable tanks to drop it in. If I do that, I have to have an opening from the front. Let's see how close that is to the orange line here. I could run the orange line over, but I'd have to be careful to make sure to keep some LPG in it to make sure nothing else goes in it. I think I'd rather use a portable tank and just drop it. Let's see what that is right there. Let's see, the oil is right there, so yeah, that ain't gonna work because that's right here. I think I'm gonna have to definitely run that line a little bit out of there to make this work. Could put it here, because I don't believe there's anything right there. No, there's not. And that's a 4X cable with 1, 2, 3 things on it. So I can definitely put that right there. That is the basic one. So we can drop that there. We can pop these out of here. And go ahead and put this right here. And that. Them in there. Oh, maybe I don't do that. There we go. That should give me 2,000. So once that gets up to 2,000, then we can take it off and bring it over there. And I needed carbon and chlorine. Let's do this again. PG. Use. We need 432 to 1 full cell of chlorine. So we're definitely going to need these 2 cells full of chlorine. I do have just a little bit over here. Here we go. And then move my carbon over here. So grab 2 of them. Chlorine, carbon, And let's take you downstairs because apparently some of it's gotten into the line because of me boogering it up. Put that there. Let it finish filling down here. Now eventually I will probably make another basic canning machine for this, but since I'm only doing this until I can get the stuff to make the distillation tower, I'm going to wait until I do that to fully automate this. Oh, and while I'm waiting on this to fill up here, which actually there's more than enough in there. I had probably the luckiest portal drop I've ever seen. I needed to get to where I had found some tin over there, and so I went into the nether and went to the right coordinates. Alright, how much of this stuff do we need? I'm making this here. We need 432 with naptha and fluoride. And we need 3 naptha. I only got 1500. So we're going to have to turn this bad boy back on. And looks like, okay, I was going to say, it looks like we're out, but I guess not. Alright, put that back up there and let that finish filling with LPG. Now we'll run in here and start making naphtha. This one will stop once this gets full. Go ahead and just give it 2. Actually, let's not give it any right now, because we need more naphtha than anything. Man, that was loud. Alright, so we got that. Now we got to get that stuff out. Give me a wrench. Hit this side. And it looks like we're out of steel pipes. I might use plastic pipes for this, since I don't have them used anywhere else. That way I'll know which ones are which. I'm gonna run a wire from here. So that'll be 1, 2. And I'll put the machine here. Let's see, we got 10 in there. I don't think I have any. Wait a minute, yeah, I do. I got 4x. And if I need it for something else, I can put something else there. There's no other wires it's going to connect to. These are all pipes. 1, 2, and put this here. Output will go over here. So then I just need 2 pipes to run over there. Let's check. The temperature shouldn't be shut that off right now. Got enough in here. 1, 2, 3. Temperature of this is 295. And plastic pipes. Alright, why aren't they showing up? Plastic sheet. It's only 350, so we can't use plastic pipe. Okay, well, we're gonna go back to what I've been using, which is steel. And it's not gonna be a whole lot going through, so we're gonna use small steel pipes. I could even get away with using tiny if I wanted to. Small is good enough. I'm not going to be sending big loads of stuff through here. I guess I only needed 2. That goes in there. And now we need fluorine and naphtha. We got the 3 naphtha. And we got a whole thing of fluorine back here. So there we go. We got a whole 432, which ain't even enough for 1. So we're going to need a whole lot of naphtha, which is kind of what I was worried about with this setup, is I'm going to have to pull this out so it'll stop running, because I'm going to end up with a lot more gas than naphtha. So basically I'm going to let it fill up that naphtha before I run any more of the refinery gas one. But at least I finally have it basically set up. Now, the only other thing I'm going to have to do is I have a fluid solidifier here, which I actually have set up to make blocks. And that's for, I was going to put clay and stone dust in here and make some cement, but I can run my pipe out of there. And actually, what I think I'm going to do is, so I can run things into it better from the back side, I'm going to hook it up this direction. That way to be facing this way, and the back will be here. The output's going to go over there, and I'll run the pipe out and over here, and then I can put this here and there, and that's how I'll make my sheets. Anyways, like I was saying, I made a portal in the nether to where that tin is, because it's 6,000 blocks out there or some crap like that. And when I put the portal down, it put me inside a cave. And right in the cave, you can see a abandoned mine shaft. And right under where the abandoned mine shaft is a chalcopyrite vein. And as I was trying to get out of the cave to get up where the tin is, there's an oil sand vein. And then above that, out on the surface, is where the tin is. So I ended up with 3 decent veins and abandoned mine shaft all right there together. I was quite happy about that. Alright, let's check our power, make sure everything's doing good. It's not terrible. And in case anybody's wondering about the thermal science that I was planning on doing, I'm very low on copper. I actually had to do some more mining and processing to get the little bit of copper I needed to make the motor for this reactor. So that's why we haven't done it, because it needs a lot of copper to do it. And I'm still processing through redstone that I was working on, so it hasn't even gotten to the copper that I run through it, and I haven't got all the copper in yet. I'm using my chemical bath over here, and it's very, very slow, but as you can see, I get a lot of extra copper this way. So I'm just kind of going through this, getting it done. I'm not in a great big hurry, so there's no real rush to get it done. And I got these set up. Basically, whatever I'm running through at the time, I put in there when I'm doing big jobs. Like over here, I got rare earth in this one. And let it run through. And that automatically puts them together. Then I don't need that big array thing that XAR has on the server. I just do one at a time like that. Let that all process through there. I don't know exactly what the issue is, but there is some kind of a bug that is crashing with forestry and these new Gregtech bees. Supposedly it was fixed in this last one, but I had it happen to me after I updated the last forestry, so I'm not sure. And it's always when these clay queens are made, and I don't have NEI add-on in here to be able to see how to make them, because if you look at the drones, the only recipe is a scanner to scan them. I didn't have any crashes with these tin bees, but we had it on the server. We actually had to revert backups and all kinds of stuff because of it. I don't know if it's an actual forestry bug or if it's a bug in the way that Blood implemented them, but it's only on that clay bee. So you might want to look into that if you're doing bees and try to keep from getting clay bees. My biggest problem is I don't like the way he's implemented the way to make the clay bees, because I end up with clay bees when I try to get industrials. I actually had an industrial princess, and it turned into a clay bee. So it's something with industrials that is doing it, which is making a real pain in the butt, because I want industrials to be able to make an alveary. And it seems like even if I try to purify my industrials, it's still switching over. I think I'm going to try to add NEI add-on back in here, because I talked to Mez and they said that the crash with NEI add-on has been fixed, and it doesn't do that anymore as long as you update NEI add-on. So I'm going to try that. If it works and I don't get any crashes, I'll update it in my pack for anybody that's actually using it, and let you guys know that everything's working fine. And man, it makes that sulfate stuff so slowly. And I finally wrote this down because I get so tired. I need to move this thing with them, put it on this side. But I keep forgetting exactly how many of each thing I need to make blue steel, because I don't make a whole bunch of it. I don't make it very often because I make a couple batches at one time. So I actually wrote it down there, so I got it. Made me another batch, and I'm doing pretty good on my silicone and aluminum. I need to get them cooked up. I got all my stainless cooked that I've made. Probably gonna have to do another batch because I got less than 2 stacks here, and I know I got that big distillation tower coming up after I do a vacuum freezer, so I'm gonna need it for that. And I finally got my first chalcopyrite vein emptied. I still need to get that platinum group thing set up, but I ended up with almost 5 stacks of pyrite out of it, and 15, almost 16 stacks of chalcopyrite, so that's a lot of copper right there once I get that set up. And then I also got a little over 15 stacks of iron. I think I've used 1 stack of that iron. I got a lot of stuff that I got to make barrels for or process. But I think to end this video, I'm going to run on over there. I've got torches. Drop some more of this crap off. And I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing in the nether. And show you guys where that tin vein is. Thought I had a box. Yeah, this one will work. Except this stuff needs to get out of here. I got these 2 boxes over here by the door that I've just been tossing all these in because I don't have a scanner to scan them, so I just take them outside and plant them, see what they look like. I guess I'll leave them here. Don't need these. Drop that stuff. Hang up my wrench. Throw the stone dust up here. And I got plenty of food on me. Junior made me a whole bunch of stuff when he was on doing that blockhead thing. Better get my backpack. And I think I'm going to end up going to the end. So I want to see what it looks like with Galactic Greg in here. So I do believe the Galactic Greg puts the asteroids back in that we had in Gregtech 4. So I want to check that out. And like I told you guys, I have rules that I play by, and one of them is that I don't make a jetpack or an ender chest until I go to the end. And I think just to make it a little bit tougher, I'm not going to make the jetpack until after I defeat the dragon. Not that defeating the dragon is real hard, but I think that's what I'm going to do. That way I can't just go in, defeat her, and then go check out the asteroids. Hello. Oh, just missed her with it. Hey. I've been doing a lot of work cleaning this up around here. Stop making a mess. Now I gotta fix this. There's a hole in my floor. Where did you drop? Yeah, I ain't getting any of your stuff. Put that in there too. Alright. Carved this all out, so I had a nice little walkway here. Brought some cobble in, made this little wall here so I can't fall off. And I'm actually, hey, look at here, we got a 3-piece. 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's cheating, you moved. Alright, where is that dickhead at? Did he fall all the way down? Looks like so. It's my fortress I have here. I got a bunch of them. Let's go ahead and see what we got left up there. Stupid bags. Too damn many of them. Yeah, I hear ya. Shut up. Yeah, we got blaze rod. I've killed probably 20 freaking wither skeletons. Still have not gotten a damn head. Driving me nuts. Not that I'm in a hurry to kill a wither, but I've killed plenty of them. But I'd like to eventually be able to kill one. Here I had, if you see that, where I went up this hill, and then I realized it was kind of dumb, because when you come down the backside of the hill, you end up way down there. So I just cut a tunnel through. And over here, I had a lot of fun trying to figure this part out, because I have to go through a nether fortress, or I was going through this nether fortress. I still go through one, but just not at that point. And I had a lot of fun trying to figure out the navigation through it that was the easiest to get through. And if I don't do this very often, I still kind of forget what I'm doing and screw it up. Alright, where you at? You're gonna go screwing my stuff up. There you are. Yeah. Shut up. Oh, didn't hit her. Hey, stop it. Look at the mess you're making. I thought I hit that one. Come back, I'm gonna slap you again. Try. I'm doing a very damn good job at it. Now I gotta rebuild my walkway up here. I normally always make it out of cobble just for that reason, and didn't do this one cobble all the way up, and apparently I should have. Okay, so this is where we were at. Fix that later. And I kind of like having to go through this part. This gives me a chance to look for wither skeletons a little bit as I'm making the trip. I haven't found too many around here. Let's see if I can get this part right this time. Always mess this part up. I gotta come up here, and then around this way, and then there's like 2 ways of getting here. I still haven't got this one set quite right yet. I know there's one way this way. See if I can get there, because I'm going over towards portal 2, which is the portal that actually goes 8,000 blocks out. And that takes me to a tetrahydrite, or real close to a tetrahydrite vein I found. Let's go this way. Because I actually got a walkway started here somewhere. Thinking it might be down there. But I can never remember how I got there. Coming back, I can figure it out pretty easy, but getting there is a pain in the butt to remember where I gotta go. Shut up! I know that I made a walkway down somewhere. It's definitely not down there. I haven't made this trip but like once or twice to this portal. I've made it to the other one quite a few times, but to this portal, which they're both on the same walkway, so. Alright, where are you at? You're over there somewhere out of my view. There you are. I'm coming, shut up. Oh yeah, take it. Return to sender, baby. Give me that tear, you crybaby. Hey, we'll take that. Take that. And that. While we're here, we might as well. Apparently I haven't been up here. Must be going a different way than normal. There's another quartz. Don't really need that. Whoa, don't want to go that way. We'll go this way. When I get over here, we'll see the walkway that I'm making right there. No, that's not it. I'm going to come get all this soul sand. Give me some more oil. Right down there is my walkway. That's what I've been trying to get to this whole time. Just got to remember. Because see, I should have been way down over there. So this is a portal to the tin. And then back there's the portal to the tetra. The tetra one, when I updated my forestry, it made all new config files, and it messed up, so I had a bunch of forestry copper and forestry tin spawn that I didn't like. So for a few chunks I got extra copper and extra tin, which is actually kind of good for me because I need it, but I don't like doing it. But here's the chalcopyrite and copper. Here's the ouch, butthead. Stop shooting at me. I gotta get my bow out here, you jerk. There. Alright, this bag's gotta go. Can't be next to my bow. I hear another one. And I hear a spider, which I never like hearing spiders. Not when I'm in one of these. It usually means bad spiders. Don't like bad spiders. And I haven't been through here yet, so I have no idea what I'm gonna have. I haven't found any of the loot or anything. So I figure I'll go through a little bit. Look around and see what we got. And I'll come back with a axe and tear out all this wood. I always do. No reason to waste it, you know. And I'll grab up all these tracks. Let's go ahead and go up here real quick. I can hear that skeleton. I don't want to get shot going up here. This is a tall freaking walk. And I didn't put this here, so I think this was all water coming down here. So I think there's lava right there. I need to open that up sometime and check it out. Let's see, this way. And here's the oil sand. And we go this way. And where's it at? There it is. And we come out this way. And we got another jungle, which I need to go through and see if I can find a jungle temple, because I have not found one in my jungle. There's one thing in Gregtech I have never found, and that's the ZPM 0 point module. I've never found one, and I'd love to find one in this world. And I think they can only be found in jungle temples. But this is my tin vein. Not a whole lot outside, so there's a whole lot in this rock, which is good. It's this big dark area I don't like. Keep having things come in and mess with me. But I'm not going to be hurting for tin for a while now that I got this. I've got like 4 stacks of tin at home now that I've already processed up. But I think this is probably one of the luckiest portal spawns I've ever had, which it isn't actually a portal spawn because I came by here, found the tin, got the coordinates, and put the portal to come here because of the tin. But if it wasn't for where the portal dropped, I would have never probably found the oil sand or the chalcopyrite or the mine shaft, because I was just here for the tin. But knowing me, I probably would have, because I usually don't leave too many caves unchecked. I like to play around and look and see what's... Oh, I don't like that. I hate it when there's a hole like that. Man, these things break slow with a diamond drill. I thought you guys might enjoy this, seeing the vast amount of crap that I got. I'm going to sit here and go through here a little bit. See if I can find anything decent. I'd like to find the top. I like to work my way down. That way I don't have shit falling on my head. Let's see if I can get up here a little ways. Hopefully not end up getting killed trying to do this. That would just make me mad. But whenever you're going through a mine shaft, it's always possible, especially with them cave spiders. Get a big old nest of them damn things spawn on you. You never know what's going to happen. Dun, dun, dun. And I usually whack these things out before I go through like this, because I hate coming around them blind corners. I've had creepers so many times just standing there waiting around the corner for me, blow my ass up. So I usually always have my axe with me. I think I've got one in my bag, but I want to see if I can find some loot while I'm here. And it's never bad finding tracks, especially if you got railcraft in here. Then you got to use up creosote. Creosote's good for making power. Don't want to waste it all on rails. And with immersive engineering, I'm going to need it for doing some of that stuff too. So I want to get into doing some of that. I made me a new windmill and kinetic generator, but I haven't hooked it up yet. Probably ought to get my food bag out. See what I'm gonna eat. Let's get potato soup. That'll work. Yeah, I see you down there, buddy. No hiding in the shadows on me. See what we got this way, and then we'll go check where he was lingering. Hey, look, beryllium and thorium. That should mean this is another emerald vein. Hell yeah. Man, this is about the best place I have ever found. Let's see. Emerald. Thorium. Which I do have to say, this one thing. I was talking about things that blood has changed that I don't agree with. And I was actually wrong about the one, because it was me being a dork and not looking at the recipe right. But I found out he did change another thing, and he actually said that the reason for it was because people were using it for power and not using the other kind, and that's thorium instead of using uranium in a reactor. He made thorium go from only needing 1 ingot to needing 3 ingots, which, is not really that big of a deal if you think about it, because we have thorium veins, which I've now found 2 of, and you get thorium from coal when you process it. But That's what thorium is in here for, is to make power. And I feel that there's not really a reason to nerf something that just because people are using it, everybody's going to, find something that they like. And, nerfing something because it's overpowered, nerfing something because it's, too abundant or whatever, that's fine. But nerfing it just because you see somebody making too much of it or using it primarily and not something else, that I don't agree with. Ugh, I don't like that. There's no other cells that we have to do that with. Hell, there's lithium cells now from IC2 that you can use. You can get lithium from clay. So, and it's not like you get depleted something from the thorium that would, like if you use the uranium, you get depleted cells that'll give you plutonium, and then you can use the plutonium to make RTGs or the other. Ouch, you bastard! Get off me! Hate spiders. So it's not like thorium will give you something OP like that. Because personally, I don't use RTGs very often. I can't think of a time yet that I actually have made RTGs. Mainly because I don't centrifuge my uranium to try to get it. I just breed it in the reactor. And I don't make... Oh shit. That is a spider nest right there. Hopefully it's only one. That is definitely a spider nest right there. And I hate cave spiders. They are a pain. Oh my god, there's an olivine vein here too. Holy hell. We got tin gear bushings, tin, rails, steel, iron, bread, and tracks. Nothing majorly great, but it will definitely go home with me. And I am not wasting this good sword on clearing that shit out. So I'm not even going to mess with them boys. They can stay right there. And I will get them at a later date. I'm going to go back and empty my pockets and get me... I think I'm going to make an IC2 chainsaw. I haven't made one of them with Gregtech in a long time. I especially don't make them very often because I got... you get that knocking down the whole tree. Hopefully nothing's come through here. I ain't got that well lit up yet. Like tree capitator with Gregtech axes now. So I don't usually make one for that purpose. But for clearing out those, it's kind of nice. So I might just do that. I don't know yet. I've been thinking about it. But I think I'll cut it off here. I've had my rant. Showed you around my new fortress or new mine shaft a little bit. Let's see if I can get rid of some of this crap in here. And I'm going to try to make my way back. And I'm going to go over there and tear through that thing. I'm probably not going to do it right now. So I usually record these and then drop them off out to you guys afterwards. So I probably won't go through it until at least tomorrow night. So if you guys want to see me go through there, leave me a message, let me know. And I'll actually record that. If you'd rather see me mess around at the base instead and just do that kind of crap by myself, let me know that. I know some people like to see that kind of adventuring type stuff, and others basically watching this for the Gregtech content, not the adventuring stuff. So see, this is where I get lost right here. Just let me know what you think, and if you're interested in seeing it, I'll record it. If not, I'll do it by myself. Don't bother me either way. I got plenty to record. Either way I choose to do it, so. Let's see. Through here? Yeah, I think I went up right here. Yeah, see, I gotta get some coordinates, figure this shit out. See if I can figure out where and how to get through here a lot easier. But anyways, I'll cut this off here and talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. And I guess since I haven't said it in probably a month, hit the buttons, do the things that help the channel. Doing a really great job as it is. That's why I never say it. Plus, I hate it when people say it every video that I'm watching. So I don't say it very often. But I just hit 30,000 total views the other day. I keep track of different things that I have gotten to, and we broke 150 subscribers the other day. We're up to almost 175. I think we're at 174 right now. And the one that really amazed me was the other day I actually had view time was above 2 days worth of viewing time in one 24-hour period. And like 400 views in one day, which, again, like I've said multiple times now, amazes me. I don't see myself as being the most entertaining person, especially when Junior's not with me. He makes things a little more entertaining and fun. So just the fact that I have anybody watching amazes me, and the fact that I've got 175 people that have subscribed and actually care about what I'm doing, and some of you guys that are really dedicated and like watch every day when I put these out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gives me more of a reason to record them, I guess. If I didn't have people watching, I'd probably still be recording. But it gives you more of a dedication when you know there's somebody out there that wants to see what you're doing and is actually going to watch it. So, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.